Hey, hey, hey! I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday, and I hope you guys have a very happy Independence Day. I know that a lot of folks are going to be traveling, they're going to be here, they're going to be there. You may have had today off from work, or maybe not. Either way, just stay, hydrated, enjoy yourself, and, if you're going to do fireworks, don't do nothing crazy. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into these hot leads. I got four and we're going to be in and out. I mean, I'm hitting those details because we got stuff to prep. So, without further ado, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and on that note, we are ready to jump in. All right, you guys. So jumping on in here, the first company that I want to spotlight is National General. And this company is part of Allstate. So you will see Allstate branding on National General leads. And you'll actually find National General leads by going through Allstate's careers page. Now, to learn more about them, you can go to their Glassdoor. Great rated company, huge company, and they are based out of New York, New York. Now, to navigate to their careers, if you're at nationalgeneral.com, that's where their website is, you can just go to the About Us and in that drop down, select careers and then hit this button and boom, it's going to take you to Allstate's career portal because they are together. And I like the way Allstate has it. You can search fully remote or you can search fully remote for a specific location that's like, hey, I want something remote, but it's just for Atlanta, Georgia. And then you can also do hybrid if you're open to going into the office a little bit. I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their claims investigative specialist position, and I enjoyed what I saw with this lead. Now, this made me think about my favorite show, Columbo, because you're going to have to put your investigating hat on. You're going to review complex and often unique claims to assess their validity and ensure accurate outcomes. In this role, you will investigate and verify the facts of loss for a range of automobile claims from basic to advanced scenarios. So you're going to be the one looking into these claims, and if you're not familiar with the term, anytime, let's say you have a car and you get into a fender bender and you want the insurance company to fix it, you're going to have to file what's called a claim. And so then the insurance company looks into it. They might even have someone come out, the adjuster, whatever, and then you get the fix. And so that's how insurance in a nutshell, works, just this specific process. So you're going to be the person looking into the claim because they might be telling some tall ones, oh, I was driving and then an elephant, kicked my car and then ran off. So you got to figure out if that really happened or not. They let us know that the keys to success are these things. So you have to have learning agility, customer centricity, digital literacy, be results oriented, and inclusive leadership. So they tell us all of these things here, nothing crazy. This looks like, it could be a, entry level claims role. They don't necessarily say like you have to show up with a ton of experience. We can see it here. There's really not any mention of it. So maybe this is your first rodeo with claims. I'd apply. I would. I'd see what they're talking about because, it's the specialist position. So, entry level and dare I say, even beginner friendly. So if you're interested, I would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software, now new and improved with AI. And our AI is powered by Claude. And I would use the insurance claims template. Our ATS templates are already filled out, optimized with certain words and things you want to say. You just customize it and make it true to you with your details. So companies know how to get in touch with you. And then the cherry on top is by going to the job, copying and pasting that job, and then going into the software, clicking the AI suggestions button and pasting that job description in, and then hit get suggestions. The AI is going to let you know if you're a match, and then it's going to give you things you can copy and paste to become a match. So I'm telling you, you don't need to hire somebody to write your resume. let the AI and you do what you need to do. And you can try it out for just $1. And after that, it's only $37 per month. Cancel anytime. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, this one is for my techie type folks because y'all can never get enough of these tech support leads. This company is called Inseego and it says deploy, connect, unify the enterprise wireless edge. So if you go to their Glassdoor, you can see this company has a good rating. They are growing and they are based out of California. And so they let us know more about them here. They're on the New York Stock Exchange or whatever. And you can see, all these details. So to navigate to their careers, we can just scroll down to the bottom. And at the bottom, we'll see where it says careers and select that. And then hit join us today. And so that's going to take us to their careers page where we can get into the lead. So jumping on in, this is for their SaaS support specialist too. And SaaS just means software as a service. So, this is like a tech company. They offer a service and all of that. So they let us know that the SaaS support specialist serves as frontline support, assisting customers with the DMS platform. And Seego's DMS is an innovative SaaS platform that allows cellular carriers to service complex government and enterprise accounts. Our custom web portals are highly configurable, offering complex approval flows, reporting, and dynamic pricing. And so you're going to provide that direct professional customer interaction by responding to those incoming service requests, prioritizing urgency, and responding to clients in a timely manner. And to qualify for this role, you need to be a US citizen, have a high school diploma or GED, 2 years of professional experience in a customer-facing role. You have to have proficiency in advanced Excel features, including data analysis, functions, and formulas. Be a self-starter and be able to work the schedule. You are going to be on West Coast business hours. So you just got to be able to work a schedule within that and just adjust that for your time zone. So I thought this was a really good one for sure. And if you do too, I absolutely would put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And you can use the tech support resume template, start off there, go into the software, copy and paste this job description into the AI, and then hit get suggestions, and it's going to hook you up. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. We are making our way, okay? So the next company is called Motive Care. This is a healthcare company that specializes in non-emergency medical transport and home, care, monitoring, all of that good stuff. And I recently shared them, and I've shared them many times. Now, I'm sharing them again despite their low rating because folks just need the information. You can do with it what you will, okay? It's up to you what you do. Now, I do want to share this company because they are a large company and they are based out of Colorado and they have some interesting leads. Now, the lead that I want to share, to get there, you just scroll down and at the bottom you can just select careers. And then from here you can hit this blue button. It'll take you to their careers page. I'm going to get into the lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their health navigator monitoring position. This is a full-time remote opportunity, and they let us know that this position is responsible for engaging daily with clients and teammates to build and sustain positive and productive working relationships with all parties. This includes monitoring device readings, contacting clients to determine if they require further intervention or assistance, managing inbound calls, handling all incoming alarm signal activities, and taking the appropriate action. In addition, with outbound calls to reach customers, emergency contacts, and police, fire, EMS regarding alarm activities following standard operating procedures. So you are going to monitor high volume of medical alert alarms with genuine concern. Now, this reminds me of, if you've ever had a loved one or maybe even yourself have like some sort of like medical monitoring device that they had to wear for a time. It's usually for a short period of time because, they're being watched. But sometimes, those devices pick up like, hey, your heart rate dropped or, didn't look like you were doing something you were supposed to do for a little bit. And so then it sounds like this is the person who is monitoring that and making sure that they stay on top of it. So this seems like a pretty cool, unique position. You don't see one like this every day. Now, to qualify, you need a high school diploma, 2 years of related professional or healthcare medical experience. It's nice if you have your LPN or CNA or medical assistant certification. I was talking to someone not too long ago who was saying, what can I do from home with my medical assistant cert? Well, here you go. And then call center experience is preferred but not required. And you got to know how to use a computer and all that. That's a given, y'all. We're working from home. That's a given. So they tell us the details down here. And I think this one's pretty cool, benefits and all of that. So if you like this lead, I would put my best foot forward. And I think the one I would use is that general healthcare template. And then I would just copy and paste that job description into the AI and let the AI help me customize. And you can see the updates in real time. Like, let's say I want to change my name to Bobby. You see in real time, the software is showing you the customizations you're making in the preview. And then when you're all done, you just hit finish in step 5 and boom, you can download your resume and you're on your way. So y'all try out the software, and now let's move on to one final bonus lead. So last but certainly not least is a company called VIP Desk. And it has been a long time since I have shared this company. When I was looking and I saw this lead, I was like, man, it's been a long time since I've shared VIP Desk Connect. This is like taking me back to the old YouTube days when you could say what you wanted to say. Anyway, so you can check them out on their Glassdoor. They have a great rating. This is a large company and they're based out of Virginia. Now, to navigate to their careers, you can just go to the top menu and select careers. And then from here, click this current openings button. And that is going to take you to where you can see their availability. I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their customer service representative position. They let us know some specific locations, but then they say remote US. So in the event of that, I always just try and browse through the lead, or even, if I have time, look at the application to see if there's more clarity. And boom, they let us know down here that you have to live in one of these locations. So this is just a helpful tip, because we don't want to waste our time. Sometimes leads aren't very clear at the top, who it's for, but usually they'll spring that information on us before, we're done looking at the lead. And so as long as you live in one of these locations, you are good. And they tell us the details here. And this is a call center environment. So they want you to have call center experience, but it's a preference, not a requirement. You do need 1 year of customer service experience and a high school diploma. You got to know how to use Microsoft Office, be, technical and all of that, because you're working from home, and you need to, have all the things for working from home. So your desk, a quiet area, computer, headset, webcam, and you're in business. So what you're going to do is you are going to be a seasonal customer service rep. And so you are going to work with an engaged team dedicated to working with customers of a leading online apparel and accessories retailer. So that sounds like fun to me. Okay, clothes. I can chat with you about clothes. I used to work at Kmart and Sears, so I know about the clothes. That sounds fun. And if this sounds fun to you, and you're okay with it going through late October, which, hey, that sounds good to me, then I would absolutely put my best foot forward and get my application in using either customer service 1 or 2 resume template, or you use the general call center template. In the software, if you just go to my resumes, you're going to see all of the templates there. So there you guys have it. Those are the hot leads. Get your application in. Use the AI feature, okay? It is a game changer. There are no excuses why you can't customize quickly and make sure you're putting your best foot forward. I made sure no one had no excuses. Link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. Y'all, in order to get hired, you have to put in applications at volume. This is something I've been saying since I started, and it is more true today than ever. That's why Extra Leads Club is important, because we do job hunting for you. It's in the Extra Leads Club app. You just log in, you choose the date range, and boom, everything you want is at a glance, and the things that you need to navigate there are there too, okay? Things that are in the app that you would want. So save time, get results is $10 a month. Link is in the description box below. Try it for $1. Also on the resources list is my Amazon storefront. I get a small commission if you get anything from here. We need, some stuff to work from home, especially a computer. And Amazon's got great deals on computers. You can get the whole hookup for the low. You can see they've got really great deals. So try out my Amazon storefront. And don't forget about my website. I have a website with lots of goodies, and one that I can point out is the Mega List of Jobs. This is where I share all of the companies that I have posted, and you can search the Mega List and you can find more opportunities. So if you're into administrative work, or if you're into tech support, or if you're into, like data entry, we've got all these companies tagged and you can check them out. So check out my website, my Amazon storefront, join Extra Leads Club today, and get your application in using the remote resume builder software. We've got templates and Claude AI built in. You just copy and paste it. You don't even have to prompt it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.